Hey guys, welcome back to my videos, and today, obviously you read the title, so let's get straight into it, ranking every single holiday of the year. So now, if you're not from the United States, then some of these holidays might not sound familiar to you, because I will be including Independence Day, President's Day, Election Day, Flag Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and all the other United States international holidays, because that's just the country I live in, so I'm going to be including those. If you have a holiday that's only like international to your country, if you're not from the US, sorry, I will not be including your holiday. But at least I will be including worldwide holidays such as Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and all that other stuff. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So here is the category of what each holiday is going to go in. So we have God tier holiday. We've got good holiday, we've got a mid holiday, a forgettable holiday, we have a bad holiday, and we have the worst holiday. So starting with the first one, we have New Year's Day, which I'm just gonna go ahead and put it at God tier holiday. And let me tell you why, because I love New Year's Day. It's my favorite holiday of the entire year, like no cap. I just love the holiday for some reason. It's just something about the feeling where a new year starts and then you get to plan like the next 365 days of whatever you want to. And it just feels like the right spot to just like plan ahead the whole schedule of whatever it is, like a gym routine, salary buildup, currency, just making money or doing great things. You know, it's really nice holiday to celebrate. So now Thanksgiving, I'm going to put it at a good holiday. You know, it's a pretty good holiday. It's not the number one best of all time holiday, but I just like Thanksgiving because I get together with my family members, which is going to be happening like pretty soon, because Thanksgiving at the time I'm recording this is like several days ahead of the time that I'm living in right now. So yeah, so Thanksgiving goes in good holiday tier list. Christmas, I'm putting it at good holiday tier list, not great, like not God tier holiday. The reason I'm putting it at good tier and not God tier is because people always expect to get whatever it is they want for Christmas, but and you know, it's true. People, I mean, especially like young people, whenever they still live with their parents and it comes around to be Christmas time, of course they're gonna want the best things like ever, like the newest video game console. Even it'll eventually get to things that go out of their parents' affordability. Like 2 years ago, when I was still living with my mother, I asked her for a PlayStation 5, which at the time cost $700. And she it was way too expensive for her to be able to afford it, like $700. And then eventually she even found a price that went up to $900 for the PlayStation 5. Now this was not the Slim, this was like the original model of the PlayStation 5. So now the point being, I didn't always get what I wanted for Christmas. So that's why I'm not putting it at a God tier list. If you got whatever you wanted for Christmas, like if you're just one of God's favorites and you just got exactly what you wanted for Christmas, no matter how expensive it was, like such as a new car, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, good for you. That means Christmas is a God tier holiday for you, but not for me. Really, it depends on the person. So if just comment down below what like at least on your personal level of what kind of holiday Christmas is to be in which tier list. Do you think it goes in the God tier list or just like somewhere like below that? I mean, because that's just what I put. Anyways, let's get to the next one. So we've got Halloween. Forgettable. Halloween is a forgettable holiday because I'm just way too old nowadays. I'm 16 and I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm just way too old to just be going up to random strangers' houses and asking them for candy. I've grown out of that. So yeah, just putting it in forgettable tier list. All right, Easter. Mid. Easter's a mid holiday. Next one, St. Patrick's Day, also mid, because it doesn't make sense to celebrate an Irish holiday in America. I mean, that would just be like Ireland celebrating the 4th of July in their country. I mean, it's not like other countries celebrate the 4th of July or any American holidays, because it's their country's not America. But why do we celebrate Ireland's holiday in the United States? That makes no sense at all. So, yeah, that's where it's going. Now the next one. Next holiday is, New Year's Eve. Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it at good tier list, because it's not going in God tier list where New Year's Day is going in, because it's not the first day of the year, it's the last day of the year. So it's like the day where you have to wait for the next day for it to be the entire new year. So yeah, that's why I'm putting it in good tier list. Next one is President's Day. I'm putting it in good tier list as well. Just because, I mean, really no other reason, I'm just putting it in good tier list. But yeah, next one. 4th of July. So the 4th of July is a pretty good holiday. I mean, it's just a celebration of, like, of the day that the United States got its own independence. So, I mean, really, there's not much to it, you know, partying, American flags being thrown down the streets. That's basically it. So I'm just gonna put it at good tier list. Man, a lot of good tier lists and not God tier lists. So far, I only have like one God tier list, because, I don't know. Martin Luther King Day. Forgettable. I'm just putting it in the forgettable tier list. I mean, because it's literally just a day that I don't have school. That's it. I mean, other than it being called Martin Luther King Day, and I don't really do much else with the day. I mean, unless if you're an African American, you might do a little bit more during that day. But me, I just literally just stay at home knowing that I don't have school. So, yeah, and also shout out to Martin Luther King for taking at least one day out of the entire school year just because of his name and his legacy. Thank you. Next we got Valentine's Day. I'm just putting it at mid-tier, yeah, mid-tier. And that is because I don't do anything for Valentine's Day. I mean, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because I don't have anyone to celebrate it with, so I'm just putting it at mid-tier list. All right, next one. We've got Hanukkah. Forgettable. I mean, I am not Jewish, so I do not celebrate Hanukkah. What's the next one? We got Veterans Day. Forgettable, again. I mean, really, other than I get to stay home from school, I don't really have anyone in the family who served in the military, so I don't really find celebrating Veterans Day very important, at least to me. If you have, like, family members from the past who served in the military and fought for their country, good for you. You get to celebrate Veterans Day. Great. I'm happy for you. And shout out to your family member, whoever served in the military. But my family did not, so I do not need to celebrate Veterans Day, other than just staying at home at school. Next one is Christmas Eve. Good tier list. I mean, it's literally just the same as Christmas Day. This holiday takes place on every September 11th of every year. It's literally just a memorial for the 9/11 attacks. Mid-tier list, I guess. I mean, it's nothing worth celebrating over because it's just an anniversary of a tragedy. So yeah, I'm just leaving it at that, and that's all I have to say about it. The last two holidays I've got is Mother's Day and Father's Day. I'll put them both at good tier list. I mean, wow. So now looking at this whole tier list, New Year's Day is the only God tier I've ever put in. It's just my opinion. I mean, comment down below of what your tier list would be for each and every one of these, especially when I mentioned Christmas. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next ranking tier list when I rank every single day of the week. That's coming tomorrow. But yeah, see ya.